Ma'am, the biggest agenda for our government in India nowadays, for Modi government, is the structural reforms. We are undergoing reforms in the area of economy, in the area of politics also, in the area of commerce and trade and other foreign policy also to some extent. Now, given that background, we would like to know, our viewer would like to know that what kind of structural reforms you are undertaking in Mexico.
It was very important, the structural reforms in Mexico. We have had in the last 3 years 19 structural reforms. The current president agreed with the parties something that is called Pacto por México, Mexico Pact, and everybody signed before this government came to power an agreement on what were the 19 things that Mexico needed for reform. So, as I said before, the energy, it was the fiscal, it was economic, it was productivity, it was education, labor, 19 reforms, including, of course, political reform. Very, very important for us, and that will allow us to have more citizen participation, but also to have a bigger growth in the country and open those sectors that for Mexico were sectors that were closed, like the energy sector. Very important, and I'm sure that India will be able to get there too.
So, ma'am, how do you see the synergy in that structural reform side being translated into having a special effort and relationship with India in the field of Make in India campaign of Modi, Prime Minister Modi, or the smart cities programs, which are very ambitious programs which the government of India is undertaking right now?
We look up to India on the smart cities proposal. We have also a smart city proposal, but not as large as yours. So we are very happy to see what you're doing. We are very interested in see what you're doing and learn from that experience. In the case of Made in India campaign, the Made in India campaign, or the Hecho en Mexico campaign, Made in Mexico campaign, we had it in the 60s, 70s. Mexico is one of the largest manufacturing countries in Latin America. We are half of the Latin American manufacturers. We are the biggest manufacturer of flat screens in the world. We are the biggest manufacturer of refrigerators in the world, the fourth of light vehicles, the seventh of mid and heavy vehicles. So for us, the Made in Mexico campaign, Hecho en Mexico, was a very important campaign. And there are things that we can share with India. Mainly the things that went wrong. So to make India's way easier, if that is possible. So those both campaigns, the Made in Mexico and now your policy of Made in India and smart cities are necessarily things to compare, to share and to learn from each other.
And what about, your company? Do you have some companies who have got specialization in the field of cleaning of a river, cleaning the river system, or non-conventional sources of energy, those kind of things?
We have companies, and we have a very important institution that deals with water and water cleansing and everything that has to do with water. Most of our energy comes from water.
Hydro.